right, so I'm here with Martin. Martin, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old, sir.
Are you originally from Arizona?
No, I'm from California, sir.
What part of Cali?
I'm from the southeast of Los Angeles.
And what brings you out here to Arizona?
The living expenses and stuff like that.
How long have you been out here?
Since 2006.
Since 2006.
But me, I came out here 2009, and my family's been out here since 2006, but I've been out here since 2009.
All right.
Yeah.
So probably about 13 years now.
Like
something
13.
Like that.
Yes, sir.
What's your current situation right now? Are you homeless?
Yeah, I'm homeless right now.
How
Yes,
long
sir.
have you been homeless for?
I've been homeless for like at least like 5-6 months. Yes, sir. That sucks.
How'd you end up homeless, bro?
Just like over like coming back from work and smoking a little bit of pot, and my parents don't want me to smoke pot at their house, so you know what I mean. I can't fucking smoke at the house, so I just. Hey, this don't have to do with the cops, huh?
Nah.
Okay, good.
How is it like being out here homeless, bro? Like in the streets?
It's just like it's real hot during the summertime, so you know what I mean. The only thing I do tattoos, so
yeah.
You know, I sling ink. You know what I mean, 24 hours a day, and I got clean needles and clean barrels. So
that's good, man.
I fucking I sling ink 24 hours a day, and if anybody wants to get, I specialize in graffiti, collaging. I do prison work, sharpness, and all that. I specialize with sharpness. I specialize with I make my own ink and I make my own guns. I manufacture my own straps.
How long have you been doing tattoo work for?
I've been doing tattoo work since 2009. Well, I've been doing work since I was a little kid, but
yeah. I
really started getting into it like 2000. Really started getting into it 2010. I went to La Cala upstairs in county, and I was in SMU. Like when I was fighting my case, I was fighting aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and then I picked up another charge in county because you know what I mean, like fucking whatever was going on, and I picked up another charge for like an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and an aggravated assault and a hate crime. Yeah, so I picked up, and then they ran them all concurrent and gave me like 3.5.
Can you uncover the mic?
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
So you did some time upstate?
Yeah, I did time in 4 years and 5s, and that's it.
Is that where you learn how to do your work?
Yes, sir. South living, just nothing but South living, real clean, shenanigans and all that. Yes, sir. Nothing but fucking cleans. It's about being a clean person.
What kind of work do you do? Do you do pictures? Do you do portraits?
I don't
letters?
I don't do any portraits. I do collaging. I specialize in graffiti, calligraphy, handwriting, sickest handwriting, and I've been trying to work. I'm really trying to get a job at a shop. That's my goal. I've been trying 24 hours a day. My parents don't agree with it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm on the streets right now.
So I could see all the tats that you have, bro.
Yeah.
Like, are you tatted down on all?
Yeah, I'm all tatted down. I got hold on. Excuse this bandana, dude, because I'll burn this bandana. But it's just like the only one I have, and my neck is fucked up because of the fights. Yeah. I got in a fight with a couple bulldogs and fucking a couple busters. So fucking I just been fucking literally like, this is the only thing that I found in the house. And that's the only reason, because my neck is fucked up, and from drawing in SMU.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had a white bandana. But somebody stole it, you know what I mean? So yeah. This bitch is out there rocking my bandana, and she knows I don't really got money, and I'm not gonna go all the way to fucking Walmart just to get a fucking a bandana that I already had, you know?
For people that don't know what SMU is, what is that?
SMU is like, yeah, it has to do with like...
Is it like a shoe?
Yeah, it's like the shoe. It's like It's like a shoe in California. That would be the shoe, like yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like us, that we're short timing it. We don't get validations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we just get like fucking regular old shoe programs. Like over here, a shoe program like a Division D in California. Like in California, Division D. Like if you get off on the Bulldogs, they'll give you like a fucking participation ride. That would be a Division D.
Yeah.
And then they'll fucking that's like a 1.5 year shoe. a year and a half. Right over here in Arizona, it's 3 years. Damn.
Have you ever been busted out here in Arizona?
First time I ever got locked down this time, I got locked down for 3 fucking years, dog. Excuse my French.
You went to prison out here?
Yeah.
Is it really different out here than it
it's
is
the
out
same
there
thing.
in
It's the same thing.
California?
It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing in California.
All right.
It's exactly the same thing. The raza
So
is as one.
all the rules, everything, the politics is the same
It's
thing.
the same thing.
All
They
right.
don't have green lighters on the yard or nothing like that.
Does it get dangerous out here too?
Yeah, it does because of the tecatos and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing. You know, they
Yeah,
got
it's
hit
crazy,
C and
man.
all.
So if we have younger viewers that are watching
Extreme.
this interview
Yeah.
and they're thinking about running with gangs and they think that the prison lifestyle is cool, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would really recommend the military from the military because of they would get full-blown benefits. They would get full-blown benefits. They would get houses, cars, everything that they need, guns, anything that they need.
Yeah.
And they're excuse me, sorry, my bad. And my bad, homie. I just woke. I was tired.
Yeah.
And I was up all night. And so like, you know what I mean? Like they'll get full-blown benefits from me. I would really recommend the military for the children, and I would really recommend them not to get involved with gangs because over like politics. You know what I mean? Like it's extremely political out here in Arizona. You know what I mean? Out here they trip on a lot of righteousness. You know what I mean? Righteousness is in effect right now in Arizona. So I would really recommend them to get saved and to go to church.
Exactly.
And to there's a church out here, there's a pastor out here that got me saved, and that's why I'm Christian right now. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that I'm still the same person, but I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ over righteousness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really recommend for any father or any mother to read the Bible to their children and to read Romans chapter 10. That's a real good chapter that explains righteousness. That everybody by the law, anybody that lives by the law, that lives by the core of the law, has to be aware of righteousness. Because there's sometimes that there's Christians till this day that they don't even know what righteousness means in their heart. They need to realize what righteousness means. Righteousness comes from the heart, and you got to mean the word of the Lord. When you take the word of the Lord serious, and you've been doing it meets the criteria for whatever you do. So usually what the hell? So usually like when you know what I mean, like you mean the word of the Lord, and that's what it means and stuff like that. Everybody thinks it's a game, like, you know what I mean. Everybody thinks it's a game. They're still in high school. You got these chicks that are still playing freaking games, and they got kids. I mean, they're giving their kids hip C. You know what I mean? So that's just because their families they slam. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up that. You know, I don't have hip C, you know what I mean? Like, you can check my medical record on DOC. I take blood tests just on purpose. I'll pay $4 just to take a blood test, just so you can see my clean record on the web, you know what I mean? That, you know, just the way we're clean, we're nice and clean. All these gangsters that act like they're all clean and they're with the business and this and that, man, they got hepatitis C. You never know what the fuck they got, bro. They don't even take a blood test. I wouldn't even allow them to go around my kids. And nowadays, they're trying to set up a team where all these hep C viruses are going to be around your kids.
Can I ask you a question? How was your childhood growing up? Did you have both parents?
Yeah, I had both parents, and I had both parents. I used to get hit a lot, and I used to fucking. It was over the water, dog. Like running the water. I'll get fucked up for running the water or something.
Was it an abusive childhood?
Not really, but it was over like running the water a lot.
What made you get into or decide that getting into gangs was a good decision?
Politics. Oh, why do they keep doing that,
How
dude?
old were you when you got into the hood and all that? Started running the streets.
Me personally, like, I just been real political since I was a little kid. You know what I mean? Like, over getting shot up when I was underage. There's kids dying, getting killed by the rivals. So that's the only thing that activated me. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I'm active to this day.
You grew up in the city where it was all around you then?
Yeah.
All right.
Like motherfuckers killing the kids and killing my family and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like over.
Is it like a generational thing? Was your parents in it too, or just?
No, my parents been they're Pisces. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like they're not into gangs. They're just Pisces, and then
hardworking Mexican.
Yeah, like no, it's just like that's just status. Pisces is status.
Yeah.
So like they run with the Pisces. So like you know what I mean? They never been involved or nothing and stuff like that. So me, the only reason is motherfuckers are shooting at the high schools where there's children, and that's the only reason why I've been active and involved. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like, you know, no disrespect, but you know what I mean? That's just how it is, man. Like, you know what I mean? Especially if they're, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
If you could go back in time and change something, if you could go back in time and change before you got into the hood, before you started running the streets and messing around with substances, would you do it? Or would you do it all over again the same?
Would I do it all over again? Hell yeah, I will, because I would change all these rats, like that fucking that they're rappers and they got DSLs and they're just really into drawing attention for just one person because they finally got caught up at a state where they're really pushing on righteousness and they're out here cluelessly just dishonestly. You know, they're trying to give us money, but at the same time poison us because they're snakes, you know? And they're nothing because they're like a resident. Like, how the fuck are you gonna say that you're a Southsider, and then you go to prison in Arizona where it's extremely political and they're pushing on righteousness, and then you tell them that you're a resident, but you're a gang member on the gang files. You know, you can't be something you're not. That's I tell everybody that comes out here, you can't be something that you're not. So if he comes out here saying, yeah, and he's in the flesh, so I can feel the spirit. Like, I can really feel the spirit to thrive, you know? So, like, that's righteousness. That's the only reason why I got saved with the Lord, you know? And that's just because I really love the sick side.
How long have you been walking with the Lord?
How long have I been walking with the Lord? I don't walk with the Lord.
How long have you been saved?
I go to church on Sundays and I go to Bible study. So I don't walk with the Lord. I never walk with the Lord.
How long have you been saved for?
How long have I been saved? I've been saved for it's going on 6 months, ever since I got kicked out of my house. But I'm thinking about going back to church, and it has to be like on the weekend. If anybody wants to give me a ride to go to church, I'll go to church on Sundays and I'll enforce my opinion on righteousness and everything that has to do with the Lord and the word of the Lord, you know what I mean? So
homie, well, thank you for this interview. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you sharing your story with the youngsters and everybody out there.
Thank you, sir.
Are you okay with me using this on my YouTube channel?
No, it's fine. As long as they don't have to do with the police or nothing like that.
Yeah,
and it's just the homies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking.
If anybody has any donations or any sort of help for you that they want to offer, do you have any contact information, like an email or anything like that you want to put out there?
Yeah, all you need to do is call the number 623.
I think it's better if you just do an email.
Okay, you know? That'll work. I got an email address. It's martin.aguilar19866 at gmail.com. Yes, sir.
Spell it out.
martin.aguilar19866 at gmail.com. And I do tattoos. If you guys are willing to get tatted up, I will hook you guys up immediately. I got a dynamic ink, and it's triple black right now, so it's extremely dark.
All right, Martin. Hey, gracias.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, sir.
Gracias.
Thank you.